Hello everyone and welcome to a new IK video. This is Ken from 49 and in few hours we will have the gates open in the KVK maps. So this is the beginning of a lot of fightings, so non-stop fightings for the rest of the KVK I hope. And I want to show you how I'm getting ready for this, how I'm preparing for this because there are a lot of different situations that you might find yourself in and you just need to be ready in all sorts of situations. I did some scouting on the servers that we're up against, and I figured that there will be some kind of builds that I'm gonna use in this KVK, and I'm gonna show you some. Basically, this is the. I'm gonna talk only about the main march that I'm gonna use because I'm not confident enough that I'll be using my other marches against people in KVK unless that they are way weaker than I am. So I'm only gonna talk about the main marches that I'm gonna use in this KVK. First, my water march. This will be the main march that I'll be using most of the time because, as you can see, this march should be good in most of the situations. I'm using misleading and I'm using malice and I'm using weakness. So this should be good against lightning, against wind, maybe against weak holies and weak shadows as well. And I only need to replace Malais with a physical shield to be able to use this march against Earth. So this should be a Joker march that should work all the time. For the other marches, I think my Earth march is quite ready at the moment to be able to fight in the KVK. So my Earth march should be so good against water marches because uh, usually when I fight water marches, it is up to RNG, which is quite confusing. It doesn't matter how much stronger my water march is against the march I'm up against. It is always gonna be up to RNG, which dragon is gonna freeze more opponents and uh, how many seconds Attila is gonna apply, how many seconds of silence Attila is gonna apply to the opponent, which Merlin is gonna die first. So usually water versus water, if they are close in strength, it is up to RNG. So this is why I prepared my Earth March to fight water marches. And as you know, guys, Cleo is just a nightmare to water marches. Not only water marches, but mages in general because of her debuff. The minus 35% magical damage debuff that applies to two opponents, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, reduces the damage dealt of two enemy targets with the highest magical attack. So it's not random, there's no RNG in here. She straight away reduces the magical damage of the strongest two mages on the enemy team that if they have two mages. So this is why I'm using my Earth March against. I'm planning to use it against maybe some shadows, and I'm not talking here about super or mega whales shadow marches because I'm not sure if I can beat this. However, it should be fine against mages in general, such as water, fire, shadow marches. And lastly, the most important march this KVK, in my opinion, the lightning water march that I've mentioned in my previous video. Also, I'm gonna leave the link for this video down below in case you haven't seen it yet. Make sure to check it out. This march is just a nightmare to any kind of earth wind mixed marches. I've tried this against so many people with so many different setups, so many different skills that they are using. Either they are using the new KVK skills or the Triss skills or even using the normal Tower of Knowledge skills that is available for everyone. And it does so well in all the fights. Like, it's not up to RNG. This march is just so strong against physical teams in general. However, it is super strong against earth and wind marches in particular. So this is why this is gonna be like my ace in this KVK because, as I told you, I did some scouting, and in each server that we're up against, there are a lot of people who are using the wind earth marches. So these are the marches that I'm preparing for this KVK. There will be a lot of different situations that I'll be able to use each and every march. Hopefully I'll manage so because sometimes I get confused and I use the wrong march at the wrong time. So hopefully this will work out. So make sure to If you have multiple teams, of course, or if you have multiple marches that can fight, make sure to utilize this in the right way. And good luck in your KVK, guys. This will be all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and have a wonderful day.